Okay, let's get started on number 1 of the independent practice from lesson 2.4. I know you guys have been waiting like very excitedly about these videos. So here we go. Okay, so here is my 3 variable systems of equation. Now, number 1, what I need to do is strategize. I need a plan of attack. When I look at my z variables, I see I have a 2, 5, and a 5. I'm not going to touch that. My y variables, I have a -1, a +1, and a -4. I don't want to mess with that either. But look at my x variables. I have a 1, -1, and a 1. Hey, that looks pretty good. So my goal is to get rid of the x variables first. Okay? Now let's go ahead and number. We have 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to start pairing. I'm going to pair up 1 and 2. Okay, so they have x minus y plus 2z equals 2, negative x plus y plus 5z equals -9. Okay, I'm going to add those two. So when I do that, I have an x and a minus x. That means that I get rid of it. And also the y's, the negative y and the positive y, I reduce that down to 0. So I have 7z equals -7. Divide both sides by 7. So z equals -1. Okay, so you can treat this like a fourth equation because it's actually an equation. It just has the x and the y variable missing. Okay, let's do 2 and 3 now. Oops, I want it in black. So negative x plus y plus 5z equals -9. X minus 4y minus 5z equals 18. Okay, let's go ahead and add them. We get a 0. We can have a -3y. We have another 0. And then what's that? We have 9. Okay, so I'm going to divide both sides by -3. So y equals -3. Now I have my fifth equation. Do I need to combine them? No. I do not need to eliminate another variable. I've already solved for my y and z. All I need is x. So I'm going to take one of the equations from the top. So I'm going to take 1, x minus y plus 2z equals 2. And I'm going to substitute z equals -1 and y equals -3. So I get x minus -3 plus 2 -1 equals 2. So that's x plus 3 minus 2 equals 2. So I have x plus 1 equals 2 and x equals 1. So I have all 3 of my variables, so I can go ahead and write it into a coordinate. So it's 1, -3, and -1. And this is my final answer. Okay? Good.